Так, ну вот, теперь у меня есть проход. О, нет, зачем? О, нет, теперь все заново начнут нас начать. О май гад. Отлично. И так, теперь можно пройти Вегас. Наконец-то, наконец-то. Но еще не говорим гоп, пока не припрыгнем. Вот как... О. Черт. Блин, ничего нет, там надо придется где-то искать. Там внутри. Ну ладно. Welcome to the strip. Oh yeah.
Submit to accreditation. Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
Oh, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Вегас, Вегас. А я локейтед стрип. Стрип Вегас. Да, 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 наконец-то. Уже 10 часов, нет, 15 часов мы. 16-18 часов мы пытались сюда добраться. И мы теперь здесь. О.
Howdy, partner.
Huh.
You come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas.
Секуритрона МК-1? Подождите, это Виктор, что ли?
Do I look destroyed, partner? It's harder to put old Vic in Boot Hill than you might think. I would be much use stuck inside just one Securitron. Now, if the one I'm in turns up a goner, I just find another. Find his cream baby.
Ничего себе.
Consider me your personal welcome, partner. Now hear this. The head honcho of New Vegas, Mr. House, is itching to make your acquaintance. Just head for Lucky 38. It's the big old tower shaped like a roulette spinner. Well, now, it was Mr. House who made Securitrons like me. Seems the least I can do is pass on his message.
Мистер Хаус.
Don't know. He'll be waiting.
Going to have word with your commanding officer after this.
Ну там, значит, да? Ну пойдем. Виктор?
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again.
Еще один?
Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on. Enjoy your visit.
Тут все они, ё-моё, ну. Нет, все-таки тот Виктор был нормальный, который был. Так, мне нужно попить. И быстрее пить. О, господи, ого. Как тут чисто.
Where to, Foreman?
Пентхаус? Значит, там доктор Хаус. Ой, мистер Хаус. Доктор Хаус. Это мне говорили, что этот мистер Хаус очень похож на доктора Хауса. Бога, это я на той башне, что ли? Это тут пентхаус? Мистера Хауса? О, это он? Ну, не очень-то похож. Ха. Это ж компьютер дурацкий.
Now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see? Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet, more than an echo, I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress. Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it. The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough. My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that? What did you wish to know? As I said before, Benny's fate is yours to decide. Once you've delivered the chip, I will pay you the amount agreed upon.
Хорошо, но... Ладно.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss? What else did you want to know? It won't be easy. Benny is always surrounded by at least 4 bodyguards, except when he's in his private suite on the 13th floor of the Tops. It's more complicated than that. The chairmen share what you might call a tribal affinity. Look for a man named Swank, Benny's second in command. He's always been a reliable, if unimaginative, employee. Do your best to convince him that you're working under my auspices. If you have evidence of Benny's crimes, show it to him. By contract, Securitrons are to enter the casinos only when invited by the 3 families or if other extraordinary circumstances arise. The moment I send one into the Tops, Benny will know I'm on to him. Sneaking into Benny's suite on the 13th floor would be very difficult, but not impossible. There might be guards. Certainly there'd be a sturdy lock on his front door. If you were to approach Benny in public, you might be able to leverage his fear of exposure to make him agree to meet with you in private.
Yes.
Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened. To achieve achieve my aims, I require a capable human agent to perform certain tasks. I knew Benny was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed he would do the job so long as he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, I miscalculated his drive for supremacy, but in any case, you've come along, a more than suitable replacement. I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and mistakenly convinced himself that he could use it to his own ends. One of the problems of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technologies can be. Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean? Good Springs is a bit too far away for me to reliably control the Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data at best. Victor's combat algorithms determine the proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron.
Понятно.
When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed.
Nah.
It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it at this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your contract, deliver the chip, and good things will come your way. You might keep an eye out for any computers that Benny's been using. Maybe even a computer lab of some sort. That's simply not true. I'm the only person to hold any rights pertaining to the chip. I designed it, and I paid for it dearly. To develop that chip, I spent a sum of US dollars, not the bottle caps that pass as currency these days, but a sum beyond counting. For decades, I paid salvagers to comb the ruins for it, and when it was finally discovered, tens of thousands of caps spent to have it brought here. We know how that turned out. Complete your contract, and it will be the last time I pay for the chip. Save your questions for then. You realize you were just one of many couriers. The rest of them, dummies, so to speak. After that, many thousands of caps worth of mercenary protection to screen your avenue of approach. Had I used an armed caravan to transport the chip, I might as well have been announcing to the world, this is important, attack this. I didn't want to attract the attention of groups like the Great Khans or the Brotherhood of Steel. Alas, the real threat was closer to home. Frontal assaults on casinos, not good for business. In any case, Benny would see it coming. And all he'd have to do is hold the chip up and point a pistol at it. Our foremost advantage is that Benny doesn't know that I know he has the chip. Let's not squander it. I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the New Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The three families are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Rodco Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation. Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicone. I see you've made a study of the topic. My knowledge of the science of longevity would fill several textbooks. Perhaps after a decade or two of economic reconstruction, I could commercialize these technologies and offer them to others, such as yourself.